You guys, welcome back to Keels, and yes, the main event this weekend of UFC 295 is obviously Jiri Prochazka versus Alex Pereira, and I'm here to talk about it and break it down now. And first of all, before we start, I just want to put out there, I am extremely confident that this will be the fight of the year, 100%. This will be an absolute war in my opinion, and it's a really interesting and fascinating clash of styles, this. I mean, Jiri, he mixes it up really well, whilst Alex Pereira is a real good, solid, technical kickboxer. And, we've got Jiri Prochazka, who's an absolute psycho, and Alex Pereira is an absolute killer. So it's gonna be a real interesting fight, which I can't wait for. And, both really likable guys as well, of course. So, yeah, it's difficult to pick who you want to win. If I am picking who I do want to win this fight, like who I want to win or who I think will win, I want Alex Pereira to win. But if Jiri wins, I won't mind. But Pereira's just giving me some good memories, to be fair. With his fights, he's just put on some just amazing performances. But Jiri has as well. But Pereira's just, I don't know, he's just a very unintentional funny guy. But anyway, let's get right on with it now. We're gonna be looking at a few of Peter Haskell's highlights. Anyway, here we go. Obviously, Jiri, he likes to
beauty of the art, but sometimes I'm
up a lot. He is very wide. He mixes up Jiri every time he fights. He's expecting that big and to be fair, Jiri does leave himself wide open like this, but forward pressure that he comes and gives you is honestly amazing. If we're being completely honest with you, his forward pressure is amazing, and he hits hard, and he's got a really good chin as well, as he has shown. So, he just loves an absolute war to be.
Final seconds around number one, tick away, but not after another big combination. And there's the horn.
Hit real hard. He does hit real hard, and he mixes it up really well as well. I mean, spinning elbow
on each side.
He mixes up his shots well. Throws in some good body kicks as well, some good leg kicks. He can grapple as well, to be fair. So he's got a very good stand-up game. And I feel like if this fight does go to the ground against Alex Pereira, I feel like Jiri Prochazka probably. I feel like he could get Pereira to the ground, but Pereira's takedown defense, I do feel like it is underrated. Look here. He does like the hands down style, but he is there to be hit at times, but he does slip, although he is he's got a very good and exciting style though. Very good and exciting style. He's wild and tough, very exciting, quite like the guy. That is why we all do like Jiri Prochazka. Just great together, honestly. And I do feel like it's going to be a lot more difficult against someone like Pereira, though. And will Jiri Prochazka's wildness and leaving his shin out wide open to be hit against someone like Alex Pereira, would that affect Jiri Prochazka? That's the thing. We're gonna have a look at Alex Pereira now. Let's have a quick look. So obviously, Jiri Prochazka, we got a few highlights here in his first Adesanya, not Jiri Prochazka, Alex Pereira. We got a few highlights here in his Adesanya fight. Obviously, really well, like Prochazka does. So it's going to be interesting to see who's able to take the front foot. Who's going to be able to take the center, and who's going to be able to take front foot is a really interesting question here. I honestly do think, it's going to be a war. It's such an interesting clash of styles, to be fair. Jiri's going to be getting some good success, but Alex Pereira's, I feel like he's going to time his shots better. I mean, can Yuri Prochazka try and force Alex Pereira into his game by going into an absolute war? It's going to be interesting. It will be. I feel like if Yuri Prochazka could try and tire out Alex Pereira, then try and grapple him, and then try and beat him up on the ground, that's probably, a good chance for Yuri to win. But I feel like it's going to be difficult for Yuri. It's just an amazing hitbox for Pereira, for being honest. Honestly. Like, I think Pereira about enough Adesanya is able to catch him there, but obviously, it's a fight. He's going to get more, and Pereira but by the way, that is what you question. Obviously, Alex Pereira getting taken down by Adesanya. I mean, apart from then, though, like, he did show some good. He did stand his ground well against Jan Blachowicz. To be fair to Alex Pereira, like when it came to takedowns and stuff, he did stand his ground well, and he has in the past. But that Adesanya one, like,
fifth and final round.
I don't think he's really that easy to take it down by it. Yeah, he just comes forward well, really just a real hard puncher, and his power's only going to keep on getting better and better at light heavyweight. Now he's moved up, but he is definitely way more technical than Yuri Prochazka. So thinking of that could play a big factor. Pereira being more technical sets his shots up a lot better, while Yuri Prochazka can be wild, likes to force a war. But again though, Yuri Prochazka's a hard hitter as well, and I feel like it's a really interesting stand-up. I feel like, obviously if it is to go to the ground, Yuri Prochazka is going to be the one to take it there. Going to the ground, it's not in Pereira's game. He's going to try and absolutely dominate on the stand-up. But, I mean, will Yuri Prochazka... I do assume that Yuri Prochazka will look to grapple, though. He was doing a bit against Glover Teixeira as well. So, I don't see any reason why he won't use it against Alex Pereira. But speaking of Glover Teixeira, obviously, he's in Pereira's corner as well, isn't he, Glover? And obviously fighting Yuri, like Glover was doing excellent in that fight. He's obviously gonna give Pereira the things that he knows about Yuri, and they're gonna build it into Alex Pereira's game. So Glover was able to get his way against Yuri Prochazka for quite a bit of that fight against Yuri, of course. So he's obviously gonna try and implement it into Alex Pereira's game, which is certainly going to be really interesting to see, in my opinion. But who do I think will win this fight? I feel like it's a really, really interesting one. So have a look at obviously the highlights here against Strickland as well.
And this is why.
Just so good. Not really well. Keeps his composure really well, times his shots, sets up his shots really well, and that's kind of what Yuri doesn't do. Yuri doesn't really set up his shots as well as Alex Pereira. Well, I wouldn't say he doesn't really do it. Like, he doesn't set his shots up as well as Alex Pereira does. No way. But I just feel like could the grappling of Yuri play a factor in this fight? And I feel like it could. I feel like it's an unpredictable fight though, because I feel like Alex Pereira's overall defense is definitely underrated. And, I do think overall with Glover being in Pereira's corner, I feel like it is gonna, like, the Alex Pereira and Glover, they're gonna come up with a big plan for this fight. Like, honestly, like, I feel like they have got a plan. And obviously, I feel like you need to also remember, Yuri's coming off like a really serious injury as well. So that's something that you need to take into consideration as well. Who do I think is going to win? Let's get on with it. Who do I think will win this fight? I think that, obviously, as I said at the start of the video, fight of the year, great clash of styles this. But I'm going to be going with... I see Alex Pereira winning. I see Alex Pereira winning this fight, but I'm not 100% sure, but I see Alex Pereira being able to win. But again, like it's a difficult one. I see ways that Jiri wins, but I also see, ways that Alex wins, and I'm gonna go with Pereira. But I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna say Pereira, and I'm gonna go with Alex Pereira. Round 3, I reckon he's gonna knock him out. Round 3 knockout, in my opinion. I honestly do. I feel like he's gonna be. I feel like he's just gonna have more composure than Jiri, and he's gonna. I just feel like. I honestly see Pereira catching him with a well-timed shot, in my opinion. That's what I see. Pereira's going to catch him with a well-timed shot. He's going to catch Jiri coming in. I feel like Jiri will have a lot of success, with his wildness and stuff. But I feel like he will eventually catch up to him, and Pereira will eventually start to find Jiri out. I feel like Jiri will start Rob well. He'll get, and he'll kind of. For a bit, he will bring Alex Pereira into that massive dogfight, but then eventually Pereira will be able to, keep more composed, not really playing to Jiri's game, get his timing set, and he'll be able to catch Jiri, in my opinion. That's what I think. I do think that Alex Pereira will be able to catch Jiri. Jiri will try and grapple a bit. I feel like Alex Pereira will be able to defend it a bit, but Yuri's going to get some good success. I feel like Jiri could be winning the earlier rounds, just about. They'll be close, but I feel like we'll be scoring Jiri up on the cards, but then Pereira will eventually catch him. That's what I think. Jiri wins, I'm not surprised. 100% there's massive ways that he wins, but I mean, you never know, because Jiri mixes it up so well, though. But Pereira's timing and Pereira mixes it up well as well. But no, I've got Pereira catching him with a well-timed shot to win the fight. That's what I'm saying. Alex Pereira will win. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching the video, okay? I'll speak to you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.